Now, I don't know how versed the Genshin community is in other video games or other video game franchises, but Hoyoverse literally ripped off the Persona series. Like, in plot development. Of course, they didn't do it as well because Persona is chef's kiss. Do you know what I'm talking about? Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy, Jacob. And we are going to talk about the new Archipelago event. Just a very specific state. Archipelago event. Fun. Kind of a little tedious, monotonous sometimes. Little bit of my frustration of them focusing on their 4 stars is kind of odd. I was like, the only reason they have to do that is because they make 5 stars with very bland personalities. The only outliers being Ito and Yoimiya. And Klee. Debatable. Anyway, so this Archipelago event, I was playing, having a grand old time. And then we got to a certain cutscene.
Must be the arch nemesis I've been looking for. The useless and cowardly so-called Prinzessin. How laughable. What gives you the impression that you can defeat me? You should know over the past few days, I've seen all of your fear and trepidation.
Why is there another you? Is it a shadow?
Yes. I suppose that probably describes our connection aptly enough. So have you come to surrender to me, little Amy?
Okay, let me just pull another clip from another game, and let me ask you, see if you see any similarities, okay?
There they are!
Kanji!
Oh, come now. Enough with the charade. Isn't it awful to deceive people? To deceive yourself?
Huh.
I'm not about doing what I want to do. And that has nothing to do with it. I'm what you really want, aren't I?
Oh.
Hell no! Oh, how I hate girls. So arrogant and self-centered.
Interesting, huh?
Angry, they gossip behind your back, they spread nasty lies. They look at me like some disgusting thing and say that I'm a weirdo, laughing at me all the while. You like to sew? What a queer! Painting is so not you. But you're a guy. You don't act like a guy. Why aren't you?
Evil Shadow, main character, refusing to accept a certain part of himself.
Are so scary. I ain't scared of them. Men are much better. They'd never say those awful, degrading things.
You see what I'm talking about, right?
Prefer men.
Shadow self,
Hell with that.
confronting
What makes you think you can
some
say
part
that
of you
shit
that
to
you
our
have been
face?
pushing aside or not embracing or not accepting.
I'm you. You do know that, don't you? No. Nuh-uh. No way! There's no way in hell that you're me!
All I need to know is what in the I am thou, thou art I is going on here. Hoyoverse. We need answers. We're never gonna get any answers, but... Come on! I don't know why more people aren't talking about this. Yeah. So, they literally ripped off the whole plot narrative of Persona. And I know people like influenced by others' ideas or inspired by. This is literally, Hoyoverse literally wrote a worse scene because, here's the thing, spoilers, here's the thing, how Persona works, because I've played them and it's a great franchise and you should also play them if you haven't, is that they, like, the character has like a change motion, character development, they like in some form or another accept themselves or, you know, take in the part that they've been hiding. And what happened with official Amy? Post her portion, She literally was the same self. Actually was even a little more mean. And then, you know who did most of the talking about embracing your true self was Oz. And so it wasn't even like personal character development. It was just like her kind of, because the game didn't even go into like the whole sort of prelude we got teased with the interaction with her parents. And I'm assuming her dynamic with her parents is what led her to becoming Fischl, the princess de Verurteilung. But you, after a certain point, the parents are never talked about again. And then it's like, okay, she's reclaiming her name, but like also not. And then Amy, we don't talk about Amy. So is Amy like Fischl's dead name? You see what I mean? It's just like, bro, if you're gonna do it well or do it better. Whatever. Okay, Hoyoverse. Next. Do better. Now I'm really curious what other franchises we're just gonna rip off and see if no one notices because our player base doesn't play other games. I'm glad I could bring this to your attention because representation matters. Anyway, hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.